All right. This one is super tasteful. A lot of really interesting stuff going on. And this is over the tune Autumn Leaves. It's from an album from 1995 called Dream Session, which is actually a Miles Davis tribute album. It's got a variety of different people. It's got, Roy Hargrove, Nicholas Payton, George Coleman. Really good album. Highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out. And he does this over the 2-5-1 to G minor. So we're going to start with a little pickup before we get to the A half diminished chord. So we go, that's our pickup. So it starts on beat 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on beat 3 we're going to put our ring finger on the D note on the 4th string, and then next string go to F and hammer on to G with your ring, and then pointer finger is going to go to B flat on the 2nd string. So it's just a G minor pentatonic scale. And then right here, we go to a C note with our ring finger. Once I hit that C note, that's the start of the A minor 7 flat 5 chord. So he's starting on the 3rd of that chord. So you hit that, and then you do a slide. Just slide the ring finger up 2 frets to the D, and then bring it back down, same finger. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a little quick slide, and then come back to that C note on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have, this is my favorite part right here, what he does over the 5 chord. So I'm going to show you the notes first, and then I'll explain what's going on, because it's really cool. So it goes. So right there, so after, to start, we're going to do that. Put your middle finger on B flat on the 2nd string, pull off to A with your pointer finger, and then pinky is going to go to A flat on the 3rd string. Okay? Then pinky just moves up a string to E flat. And then after you hit that E flat with your pinky, pull off to C with your pointer finger. And then middle finger goes to A flat on the 5th string. And then the pointer finger goes up to F on the 3rd string, so you're jumping 2 strings. So, like I was saying, this is happening all over that D7 chord. I mean, the first 2 notes are like a, right there is beat 1, but I would consider those first 2 notes to still be part of the D7 chord. So what is so interesting about this is if you look at, if you leave out the first 2 notes and you just go from here, that right there, it's an A flat major arpeggio, right? A flat, E flat, C, A flat. So if we think about an A flat major arpeggio in relation to D7, what is that? Well, if you think D and then A flat, it's a tritone away, right? So we've talked about tritone substitutions a lot on other videos. And what he's doing right here, he's just playing the major arpeggio of the tritone sub. But those first 2 notes to me is what really makes it the coolest, because he goes, those first 2 notes really kind of just make the line so much more unique sounding to me. So you could think of those first 2 notes that he plays in a couple of different ways. You can just think that in terms of the D7 chord, he's going chromatically from the sharp 5 down to the flat 5, right? Or you can just think that if he's targeting an A flat major arpeggio, you could just think of those first 2 notes as a chromatic approach to that A flat note, right? It'd be it's 2 notes above A flat, right? So either way you can think of it, either one works. And then when we jump up to that F note, that's our sharp 9, right? The sharp 9 sound. Okay, so now what we have so far together is, okay, and then right here, pinky goes to E flat on the 4th string, and you pull off to C with your pointer finger, and then pick your ring finger on D. Once we pick the D, that's when we resolve to the G minor chord. So when he gets to G minor, he's starting on the 5th intervallically. So now we have, okay, and then we finish it off with this. Really, really tasteful line, especially that ending note. And we'll explain what that is in 1 sec. But so we put our ring finger on D, then the ring finger just goes up to G, and then you pick A and B flat. So we have 5, 1, 2nd, 3rd, or I'm sorry, flat 3rd, technically. And then this ending note, that's really a nice colorful note to land on. So that's an E. So intervallically, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're landing on the 6 of the G minor chord, right? Which is like the Dorian note. And that's a really colorful note. I mean, you'll hear a lot of different melodies that land on that note, and every time they do, it's really really colorful. Like an example would be Invitation, right? That first line, right? That's a really colorful sound. Or Recordame, right? So really cool note to land your lines on if you want to just end on a really colorful sound. So the entire thing now is